Shout out, the Connects, Luis Guzman. Don't ever go, never leave my side. Passion's all I have, courage is my drive. And if I lost you, I would lose it all together. I wouldn't have composure to get it back together. I don't want Welcome to I'm an Artist, Not a Salesman podcast, where we highlight the journey of entrepreneurs, creatives, and business people alike to showcase that every light and dark moment create a beautiful piece of art. I am your host, Luis Guzman. We are brought to you today by Hanobi.com, Hanobi Research, and my guest today is the true meaning of living your life positively, no matter what hurdles and obstacles come your way. Watching his grandmother making meatballs and food from scratch as a kid sparked his interest in food. This interest grew into a hobby which turned into an organic following since 2019, and his humble, open, and loving way in which he helps local small businesses grow with his food reviews is endearing and reminds you of what hope and genuine love looks and feels like in such a cold world today. He was once at his lowest point, sleeping in a basement with only a mattress and a folding table with a TV, until he met the woman that would become his wife and help him grow his true self-worth as well as his passion. Now he has taken over your social media feeds with his infectious charm, his knowledge of delicious eats, including his new wing series where he's on a mission to try the best wings South Jersey and Philly can offer. He pays for his meals and he keeps the receipts. He's humble. He's a staple in the food influencing game. He's never purchased likes, but has grown his platform through hard work, love, and dedication to showing you all the hidden gems that South Jersey has to offer. Today, he's here in studio with me to share a little more about his personal journey, his pain, his intimate, quiet battles, his highs, his lows, his light and dark moments that have truly created a beautiful, blessed life for him. It's the wing guru, the food guru, Mr. Oh Baby. It's my pleasure to have you with me today, Darian Maldonado. Welcome to the show, my brother.
Let's go, baby. You know the vibes. Oh, baby, come on. We in here, baby. Let's go. Thank you for having me, for real.
Brother, thank you, man. Thank you. I mean, the guys, people don't know this, but, you know, we've been rocking back and forth for over 2-3 months. And, you know, you don't understand that, you know, something beautiful and a diamond takes time to make. And I'm just thankful that when I reached out to you, you didn't swipe delete.
No, that's
you know
it, baby. I told you I was going to make it happen.
Yeah, word. No, I appreciate
it takes
you, man.
time. Is exactly what you say. It takes time, but look, we here.
You here, you shine.
Gotta make it happen. I told myself, I was like, after my last trip, I was like, I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to make everything I said I'm going to do, I'm going to make happen. I'm locked in.
Love it, bro.
Yeah,
thank you for that, man.
Yep.
For real. Like, because, you know, for me, it's like, I've been a fan before I actually known you personally, and it intrigues me. My curiosity always intrigues me. I'm like, I want to get to know this person and why they decided to do this, and you know how they did this. I'm so intrigued by the process.
Okay,
I'm intrigued by people that take chances, people that take risks, people that are not afraid to fail. I love that. I live to hear these stories because it inspires me. So, you know, watching you grow and just seeing you consistently leveling up, I'm like, man, I got to sit down with this guy.
Wow, that means a lot, yo. For real, I really appreciate you. Really tapped into it.
I tapped in, bro. It's like, and I actually my brother-in-law put me on, right? And then I started following and I started watching. And I know this guy is just like, this is like the type of guy like you just want to hang out with. You know what I mean? Like you just have like that infectious personality. Like he's just a good dude. You could just tell, like, just again, you're talking about food, right? You're talking about cheesesteaks, you're talking about wings, but forget about the food for a minute. Like, this dude just seems like a genuine dude.
That means a lot to me, for real. That's what I try to push, positivity all day. I try to at least and just stay in my lane type of thing. I really appreciate that. That means a lot.
Nah, absolutely, man. You know, again, it's an inspiration seeing what you're doing, and I'm inspired by it. So again, thank you for coming through.
Let's go, baby. I told you, we here, baby.
Yes,
it's time to shine. We going up for the one time.
Let's do it, baby. So I always ask this to everybody that comes on the podcast. I'm gonna ask you the same thing. Who is Darian Maldonado?
I'm whoever you want me to be. I'm so many different things. There's so many different people, but I'm the guru. I'm a guy out here just like you that go to work every day. But most and foremost, I'm pushing a brand that I believe in more than anything, and that's the food blogging. And I'm gonna just keep pushing that to the moon. And that's a little bit about who I am, but more than anything, I want people to know that I'm human, just like you. And I go to work every day just like everybody else, and I'm just trying to build something just like everybody else. And that's just a little bit about me.
That's dope, man. And I think that's important because a lot of people, we're living in the era of fronting.
Right.
Everybody's fronting.
Yep.
Like, yeah, I do a podcast, but I'm a sales director. You know, I got a day job. I'm a husband. I got kids. Like, I got family. Like, I'm more than just a podcaster. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that you lean into it, like, yo, I still work. I'm still grinding, That's the beauty of it, right? Because you're not afraid to be who you truly are.
Yep.
A lot of people will just be like, oh, yeah, I just do food influencing. And then they act like they're better than you, or, this is all I do. And then what's sad is that when you catch them on the street moving, you're like, oh, you lied. Like, you're delivering pizza.
I was just about to say, you DoorDash. Hold on.
You're doing DoorDash.
Yeah.
So the fact that you lean into it, like, nah, I got a real 9 to 5. I'm still working towards the dream, but my dream is little by little becoming my full-time gig. I love that because people think that this is easy. They think it's easy, man.
It's the grind.
It's the grind.
It's hard work. It's everyday work.
Yeah,
on
don't
top
stop.
of your work.
Word, yeah.
On top of your family time, right?
Yeah, well, dude, I'll give you a perfect example. The other day, I'm running around. I wake up at 3:30 in the morning. I'm crazy, and I work.
I love it.
Yeah, I wake up at 3:30 in the morning. Yeah. I work out at 4:30. Me and my wife go to the gym together at 4:30 in the morning. I get back to the crib around 6:15, 6:30. I start my day at 7:30, and I don't get back to the crib till like probably 7. Then I work on the podcast. Then I got to be a husband. Then I got to walk the dog. Like all these,
they don't see all that.
They don't see all that. They just see, oh, they got blah blah blah. They got this and that. Oh, I wish. Oh, whoa, poor me. I wish I had that. You know what I'm saying? But like Kobe said, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym. Like you don't see the repetitions that have to be made and the sacrifices.
They wasn't seeing me drive this drive 1,000,000 times for free.
For free. Paying for the food.
1,000,000 times, paying for the food, driving. And like I said, I'm so regular. My regular everyday car got 195,000 on it. I
saw that, man.
You saw it, right?
Humble.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's like
love that, bro.
Same car from 2017 on to now. I was driving up and down to New York, spending my money, using my gas money, paying tolls. They don't see that though.
They don't see that. They just see
the numbers.
It's not about the numbers though, man. It's really about the day to day. Like, first of all, are you a good person? Which I see you are. Second of all, what are you doing to help somebody else? That's a big thing because I feel like, people can be selfish right now. Like in this day and age where it's a very narcissistic society where it's all about me, me, me. What can I do? And I don't care what other people think or are going through. Let me just worry about myself. But you really are like a man of the people.
Yes.
Like you tap in to just everybody that you can really affect, and I'm talking about like arm's reach. Like you're touching the street.
I try to every day.
Yeah, no, I mean, you're not trying, you're doing, man. So, it's a beautiful thing, man. Like where did you get that nature from? Like, you're just like a real, like, was it your father, your mother? Like who in your family is like that? Because you're just such a cool soul.
I always say it every day, and you can actually, like, I feel as though like just being organic and being yourself, being real is more authentic than anything any single day. I put real is more than blood. Like if we was family, that's blood. But being real is more than blood, and a lot of blood ain't even real. So it's like real for me is everything. If you can't make it past real, then what are you? And I watch so many people through my forget blogging throughout my life, just be non-organic, just fake and here today, going tomorrow, and just forget about the real meaning of real. And that's what I want to push every day, to make people understand that I am real. I know you're real. We're all real. We need to be real together. So I try to base what I got going on off of understanding that, you know what I mean? You human too, you real, and I just try to be real. That's it.
Real talk. And I feel like that comes from a place of pain. I feel like the people that are the most genuine and nicest have gone through the most disgusting, terrible things in life.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think they're so genuine and happy because they know what that dark side looks like.
Yeah. How can I be fake when I ain't never have none?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like I always have to go get it. So being real is me. You know what I mean? Like that's just who I am.
Yeah.
I ain't got nothing to be fake about.
Nothing, man. I said you wear it. You wear it.
Yeah.
You wear it wherever you go, and that who you are, right, is who you are all the time. So when people see you and they like when I saw you right now when you walked in, I'm like, oh, that's D. Boom. I don't feel different. Like sometimes you'll meet somebody in person and the effect isn't the same. It's like, oh no, this feels weird.
Prime example.
You know
I was just going to Colombia.
Yeah.
I was in an airport. I'm not gonna say the person's name. And I watched the guy on YouTube. I bump into him and I'm like, yo. I was like, yo, and he not even that big. He ain't nowhere bigger than me. He drive the same car I drive, same person I am. Y'all watch your content. I like it. And instead of like when I introduce when I'm outside, yo, Dad, I'm shaking their hand, I'm hugging them, I'm organic, like you my family. This guy was like pound. And I just instantly felt like, well, wow, like who are you? You know what I mean? Why do you gotta portray yourself to be that person? Why do you gotta act like that?
You know,
and for me, that's not real. That's numbers. That's not organic. I'm real because I would hug you and I don't even know you. Word. Because I care.
I think honestly, bro, a lot of those people are insecure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he probably looking at you like, he's probably hating on you.
Yeah.
And he's like, man, I'm adapt this guy. I ain't gonna even I ain't gonna hit him with the full hug. Cause
he don't even know me.
Yeah, but it comes from that place of insecurity. Like when you're insecure and you don't really believe in yourself and you gassed up off numbers or you gassed up off, your followers, whatever the case is, you could get really like blurred lines.
Yep.
It could really mess you up if you're not like a strong individual, if you don't got a solid foundation and you don't got somebody keeping it real with you every day, you can lose sight of what's real in life.
Nah, that's
you know what I'm
fact.
saying? And a lot of these people, they got a bunch of yes men around them and a bunch of people that spark up their ego. Oh, you're the man, you're the best. Ain't nobody, I bet you your wife tells you, you know what, you shouldn't have said that in this video, or this video wasn't good enough.
Absolutely.
You gotta have that realness, bro. Yep. Because if you don't, you're not gonna grow.
Yeah.
Right?
You're just gonna be inflated.
Exactly.
And you ain't gonna have no time to deflate and then come back to reality.
Exactly, man.
Bro.
For real. No, real talk. It's something that by the way, I see you shining from Colombia. I see that grill.
Oh,
you shining.
Thank you. I'm trying to.
You're looking fly right
that's
now,
another
dog.
story, right? Yeah, I always wanted to do this.
It looks amazing, by the way.
Thank
Seriously,
you. Yeah,
man.
I appreciate it.
Tell me the story about that.
Dr. Mario Montoya in Colombia actually did this work, and I've been following this dude for like 6-7 years. Always wanted to go to him. And it was something I could never afford it. I ain't never had enough money to afford that, but I could surely send messages. I probably sent them 1 million messages. And I had Composite before this, went the cheap route, listening to people, making dumb decisions, and I went to a basement and had Composites. I never liked my smile. All my cousins always had braces and stuff.
Yeah.
My shit, I always just felt like was just like regular. I always wanted to smile in pictures.
Looks good, man.
So I went Composite the wrong route. And then I finally saved up my money and I finally sent that right message at the right time. And we got it done. And I went out to Colombia for the first time as a 32-year-old adult out the country by myself with no service.
How was that,
and
bro?
It was unreal. It was surreal, and it was honestly like I said, it made me want to come home and just be like, I'm doing everything I said I was going to do. I'm gonna make everything I want to happen. And like what people view these places as is not real. These places are beautiful out here. That's just one of many places I want to touch this year.
Word.
Countries, not state, just state. I want to go to different countries.
And see the world, man.
Yeah, see the whole world.
Absolutely, man.
India, Thailand, things that people look at online. They're like, I don't know. They view it because they see it a certain way. But I want to experience for me.
Yeah.
I want to see what I don't think there's no one with my energy ever in India. You know what I mean? When you ever see a guru, like someone like me with my energy on the side, roadside stand with these type of people, never happen. It'll be beautiful.
Fire.
Eating butter chicken with my wife.
What?
Let's go.
I'll be fired.
Yeah.
See, but see, like the fact that you're even thinking that big, like you're not thinking just South Jersey.
No,
you're thinking like, yo, we could take this worldwide.
Yes,
and that's the goal. Because again, going back to growth, why if you stay in one spot, you don't grow much.
Yep.
You got to really take chances and you got to take risks. And you going to Colombia by yourself, which I've traveled by myself in the past. It's not always the most easiest, or it's a little weird.
Yeah, it was
you don't
nuts.
know where you at. You gotta grow eyes in the back of your head. I almost got kidnapped in Colombia. That was a long time ago. Yeah, that's when I was 18. That was a wild story, but for another time. Yeah.
We gotta talk about that sometime.
Yeah. No, I'll make it real quick, right? So I was 18 years old, and we went out to Colombia for 2 weeks, and the taxi driver kind of like, because they could tell when you're not. I'm Puerto Rican, but my Spanish is Puerto Rican too.
Right.
So as I'm talking to the taxi driver, like where the address is, he's Colombian, so he's picking up, okay, he's not from here.
Yeah,
so
he's
he
on
starts, it wasn't really kidnapping, I overstretched it. He basically kept driving around in circles to make the dollar amount of the taxi keep going
that
up.
Peso go up.
And then he knew exactly where we had to go. And when we got there, he tried to hit us with the crazy bill. Thank God, the person I was with, their grandmother came down and spazzed on him in Spanish. Like, she's from Colombia, so she came down and spazzed, and we ended up paying what the ride was supposed to be.
Really?
But yeah, that was me at 18 years old. So imagine,
see, 18, that's probably a different thought process, because I definitely would have checked them before, and like, how many pesos now?
Yeah, I was getting anxious. I remember being in the taxi. I was about to black out on him.
Young.
Yeah, I was young. I was nervous. So
you never know. That's a whole different country.
Yeah, you're in a whole different world. So like, for you to be there and take that chance and see the doctor and take care of yourself, right? Self-care.
Yep.
And it's a beautiful thing, because that's part of the growth.
Yeah.
Like, you're growing, dog. And
Yep.
a lot of people, unfortunately, like, it happens for the people that grew up with you or that were real close to you, proximity, they get angry when you do things for yourself.
Yep.
They don't want you to grow. You know what I'm saying? They want you to stay in a bad place because they're probably in a bad place.
Oh,
have you dealt with that?
9 times out of 10. 9 times out of 10, I don't, on an everyday basis, I literally, 9 times out of 10, never get hit up. If I get hit up, it's never, yo, how you been? What's up, yo? What you doing? Where you been at? Yo, you eating today? Yo, are you starving? Yo, is your bills paid? Are you good? Never. I ain't see my mom in 2 years.
Wow.
My dad, I see him once in a while.
Right.
Brothers, I got six siblings. Y'all don't even never see them.
Wow.
So it's like, it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff that people don't see, but it's for the right reason. And I put myself in a loner situation when it comes to that, because a lot of these people, again, goes back to being organic. If you can't organically hit me up, then I just don't want you in my life. And I'd rather you not be in my life, me benefit off the positive mental, and just cut that off. But yeah, 9 times out of 10, it's always someone that like, damn, y'all grew up with you.
Yeah.
I loved you. I wish you was sitting here right here with me. And shit, they only hit you up when they want to, or when it's convenient, or they bought something recent, or they doing something fly. But it's never, yo, how are you doing today? Did you eat? Are you good? Because it goes back to what you say, what they see online is just what they see online, but they don't know what I'm going through. They don't know what's going on. It goes back to that song, Rod Wave, call your friend. Because, you know what I mean? Somebody really need that. And I don't never get that call. Never. I'm always the guy reaching out.
Yeah, I feel you, dude. It's happened to me too, where I had to stop myself from reaching out to people, because I'm like, why am I doing this? Like, they could care less. And then when they call, it's to just spill all their problems on you.
Yep.
They want to tell you all the bad stuff going on in their life, but they don't have no solution to it. They just want to be heard and complain.
Yeah.
And I don't complain. I'm sorry. I mean, I don't
got time for it.
Yeah, I got time for it. I go through things, right? Just like you do. And I keep it pushing. That's it. There's no other way around it. What you gonna do? Cry over spilled milk?
Yep.
You can't let a situation or some type of like anomaly that's happened to you define who you are. You pick up the pieces, you keep it pushing. You figure out a way. You become resourceful. You learn to navigate life, whether it's good stuff or bad stuff that comes to you. You kind of get like this, like kind of like when you're working out, you build callus in your fingers so you can lift heavier. You know what I'm saying? You got to build mental callus. You got to build that. So like the curveball's coming. I say it all the time. Me and my wife know about it. The curveball's coming. How are we going to handle it?
Yep.
How are we going to hit it? How are we going to attack it? So it's not a matter of like, are bad things going to happen? No, bad things are going to happen. It's how you respond and react to it.
How you react to it. Exactly. How your mental move to it.
Exactly. Yep. Exactly. And you seem like a guy that no matter, obviously with your highs and lows, you stay even keel and you stay positive.
I try to. I might just show it good, but I just want to smile every day because I know someone going through pain. So like some days I'm down. See, lift me right back up. You just won't ever see it.
You won't see
I
it.
I won't push it out there because I'm just trying to push that good. And sometimes you might see some posts or whatever where I'm ranting a little bit. That's the pain. But you won't naturally ever see it because I'm just trying to push positivity. It's so much damn negativity in the world. And uncle going through this and this person going through that. Well, everybody going through something. How can we win? How can we come together and win? That's what I'm trying to be on.
You think you push positivity a lot because in a way you kind of wish someone would do that for you? So you're like, I'm going to do it for somebody else to maybe makes me feel good because I know I'm doing good in the world.
It might sound crazy. I'm over that.
Really?
Yeah, I'm past that. I'm past worrying about what everybody else think. I'm such in a dark phase when it comes to that. It's like, I don't care what Tom think, Dick think, anybody think.
Tom, Dick, and Harry, yeah.
I'm on me. Like, I ain't got time to be worrying about what they got going on or nothing.
It's true. The wise man once said, whatever anybody says or thinks about you is none of your business.
Yep.
So keep it pushing. There's no need to even like pontificate or think about what they meant or what they said. Just keep doing you because you stay in your lane and you're going to grow eventually in your lane.
I used to be on the phone literally 30 minutes, hour, just hearing people's problems. And I'm like, hold on, wait. I just missed my post time. I just missed my editing frame.
Yeah.
I was supposed to edit during that time, but I'm listening to someone else's problems. I can't do that no more,
man.
Because the only way I'm trying to go is up.
That's it.
None of them. And one of the biggest things that changed my mental as of recent was a podcast with and it was Wild. You ever hear of Wallow?
Of course.
Wild 267 and Mel Robertson.
Yeah.
He said none of these people. It was a
great episode.
It changed my life. I sent it to so many people. And one of the things he said, none of these people come with you to the casket when you die. You alone in that casket. And I when he said that, that was so dark. And I was just like, wow, I just pictured myself and I'm like, damn. They really, none of them come with you.
Ain't nobody coming with you.
Nobody come with you. So what the hell? Why am I giving that much time to them? They ain't coming with me. They ain't going to fight this fight. So I got to do it myself.
Word. And you're doing it.
I'm going to put my wife next to me.
Nah, for real.
You know what I mean?
I mean, listen, that's also an inspiring thing, right? I said that in the intro, how like, you've just evolved more since you found your partner in life. And, I'm a man of faith, and that's a biblical thing. It's like your wife that, you choose, she's your helper, she's your backbone, she guides you.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And if you have that, it's worth more than any precious rubies or jewels. And that's another line from the Bible. I just don't remember the exact line. But it's so true because even me, like when I met my wife, I was already, successful to some degree, but you want to talk about rocket fuel.
You're a rock star now.
Yeah, now and it's all praise to God, of course, but also for Him aligning me with the perfect wife, someone that really stretched me mentally and made me understand what my true potential was.
Nah, seriously,
you know what I'm saying? And I feel like you guys have that.
Yeah, I write down every single day 5 things that I'm thankful for. Every single day, I've been doing it for like 5 months now.
Wow,
every single day, and I include my wife.
Wow.
Well, and my dog too. Yeah, for real. Yep. Every single day, my wife and my dog. Every single day.
It sounds just like me. Yep. I love my dog, man.
Yeah,
dogs are the best.
Yeah, they are.
Bro, it's just like
I had so many, but this one is just so different.
I seen the pictures. Beautiful.
Yeah,
beautiful.
Crazy.
Dog,
he like a human. He really like my son.
Yeah, like a little human, right? Yeah. They're like little people, bro.
Yeah,
they got personalities.
Crazy. Yeah, they different.
You know what I mean? It's wild, bro. I come home, my dog want me to rub his belly, and I take him on walks. And it's funny, like me and my wife joke because I made him a weed head now. My dog is officially a weed head because I get him these. We got him these Susie's. They're actually from Philly. The company's from Philly.
Okay.
Susie's. Shout out to Susie's. This is not an ad, but it's amazing. And if y'all want to sponsor me, please do so. Susie's CBD treats. I
might gotta put Blaze on them. That's my dog's name, Blaze.
Oh, get out of here! What?
I named them Blaze because, like you said, I'm into the Mary J type thing.
It's all good.
So I wanted to name him Blaze, but he don't like the bud. He don't like the smell. He don't like the smoke.
Get out.
Yeah, he runs.
Stop.
So he's a fake
so
Blaze.
funny.
Yeah.
No, you gotta get Blaze the CBDs, bro.
I'm gonna get him. I honestly, he got bad anxiety, so I've been thinking about it.
Well, see, my dog, he's half Chihuahua, half Jack Russell, so they always got anxiousness.
Okay.
And then the fireworks in July, I live a block away from the ocean, bro. So like in the middle of July, Memorial Day, ba-boom, ba-boom, and the poor dog is, so we give him the CBD treats and it helps. And he knocks out.
Really?
And now, but the reason
you gotta
why
send me them.
Yeah, no, I'll send you a picture. For real, I'll send you a picture.
She gotta give you whoever owns it gotta give you some props.
No, for real. No, that company is legit. I'm telling you, like, yo, every night around 8:30, he'll start wagging his tail and just ice grilling me and my wife.
Okay.
Like, you know what time it is. And then he'll start barking if he don't get it. He's like a little fiend. And I got to give him, like, he's fiend out. Like, we have to give him, and then after he gets the treat, he's straight. Like, he goes and knocks out. It's the funniest thing, bro.
Shout out. Yeah, that's funny. I can picture it.
Yeah, no, I'll send you a video, bro. It's hilarious, man. We always crack up about it, man.
That's so funny.
But yo, they're just like the most amazing creatures in the world. Like, they're just always on love time.
Yep.
They're always on love time.
Now they are.
They're always happy.
Yep. Whenever she sent me a picture of them, I'm at work or whatever, I just started smiling.
Yeah,
I'm like, wow. I could have been down in that moment. I just shoot up. Whoa, hold on. What? It's like a boost of energy. I ain't even need that energy drink. I'm here. Let's go.
It's like an endorphin release. Like, I feel good now. You know, I got something to fight for.
We on dogs. I love it. Let's get it. Dogs are the best.
Man. But now I want to go back. You were talking about like not speaking to people in your life and not having the time anymore. How can you talk about why you and your mom haven't spoken in 2 years?
It's just, again, it goes back to more so people being organic. My mom all my life been in and out my life, but it's never, and it could be for weed reasons, friends reasons, pull up to the house reasons. It's never let's go out, let's go on a trip. Yo, D, how you doing today? My wife, mom, hit her up every day. That's a grown woman right there.
Wow.
Calls her every day.
Wow.
So, and her mom looks at me like I'm her son. Like, if she can give me that energy every day and show me love and why can't you? You hitting me up talking about plain and simple. Someone hit me up, like my mom hit me up. Oh, my friends watch you at work. You ain't asked me, did I eat today again? But your friends watch me at work, so I'm getting a little buzz, and now you want to hit me up. So the last time I talked to her, wrote her a big message, and I just basically said, man, I'm living for me. And I ain't trying to rekindle no relationships. I'm not trying to be friends. My wife's mom is more of a mom on a personal level than you are. Wow. That's not right. And that's how I move with it. I'm moving for me, and people can watch this shine. I used to watch Floyd Mayweather all the time. Great person for me. The reason why is because Floyd, they look at him and they see all the money and the glitz, and he's so cocky. But did you look what he went through? Mom might have not been there. Dad might have not been there. Tony his best friend might not have been there to help him. So that fame feels conquering. That goal to get that money felt so damn good. That's what I feel every day. The thrill of going online, being happy, seeing these people like you reach out organically, seeing random people show me organic love, that will mean more to me than a mom and dad and blood any single day. So that's why I'm on not talking to my mom and talking to my dad and anybody that think they could just come in and dare the food guru, Darian Maldonado's space. It won't happen because I'm locked in. I'm locked in on happiness. It ain't just the blogs. It ain't just work. It's mental happiness. And that's something I had to find. And that's something I almost lost before I met Say.
Wow, man. Yeah, no, you got to protect your peace, man. Yeah. And I think now the new Dar has boundaries. Yeah. The new Dar puts
tired.
Him, tired. Yeah. You're married. Yeah. Your wife comes before your family.
Absolutely. 100%.
You know what I'm saying? So like, moms, I'm sorry. Pops, I'm sorry. Like, but I'm living for me. I'm thankful.
Yeah.
Right. I'm speaking as myself, but also maybe speaking for you.
Absolutely.
I'm thankful for, y'all giving me life, right?
Yes.
For you giving me a chance to breathe
Great,
on this
beautiful.
earth, right? But I'm a man now, and
Yep.
I'm on my own. I gotta stand on my own and build a life with my wife. If you want to be a part of that in a loving and caring way, you're more than happy to join. But if you're not gonna be a part of my life and just use me or not even ask me if I ate, then I'm sorry, maybe you don't fit into my life at this time. Who knows what can happen 5 years from now?
One more prime example. My dad, go to a restaurant, a local restaurant, right? And tell them that, yeah, my son is Dara the food guru. So now they're catering to him like, but he don't never talk to me.
He'll never talk to you.
Never talk to me. That's craziness.
That is kind of wild.
But don't even
man.
be like, yo, how you doing? What's your day like? Recently, I ain't talked to my dad in so long because this is one example. He got me a gift for Christmas. It was about $100. I don't need no money. I never need no money for no one. I've always been a hustler.
Right. Yeah.
I don't need your $100. I want the weed, be honest. If we being honest, right? It want the weed.
That's the realest take.
Yeah, it want the weed.
Yeah.
And I asked him, I said, well, why ain't you get my wife nothing? Could have been a postcard, anything.
Gift, anything, yeah.
We ain't talking so long, so I asked him, how you been? Why you been like that? Why ain't you been reaching out? It's because you asked me for a gift for your wife and I ain't have the money and I had to take that money out of fantasy. Well, I didn't need your money. You could have took majority of that money and gave it to my wife. Did anything, postcard, anything. That's the excuse, man.
No,
you don't want to see me happy with my wife because you had a mistake with your wife, so you not happy for me. And that's the problem with a lot of people 9 times out of 10. They hating to see other people happy. That's what we living in. People don't want to see others happy. Your aunt, your uncle, they don't want to see you shine. They don't want to see you thrive or do better than them. That's the decade we're living in because we all was taught to go to school, right?
Yeah.
Go to college. I beat that. I ain't even graduate. I beat that. Make more money than anyone on paper. Going to work every day than anyone in my family. I didn't graduate.
Look at that.
They don't want to see that. They don't want it. That's too much for them. He's doing too much, man. We can't let him get that far.
Yeah, you gotta.
We gotta break him down.
Yeah,
we gotta make him feel. Nah, that ain't happening.
And you know what it is? I think it's also you. It's you putting up a mirror to your father and to your mother and to everybody and saying, "Look, I didn't let your mistakes define mine.
Nope.
I against all odds, I figured it out, and y'all didn't help me.
Nope.
And it's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool. Listen, I get it. I understand.
it.
But you know what? Don't hate on me.
Yeah.
And don't use me. Like your pops is straight up going to places and putting, tabs on your name and doesn't even speak to you. Like that's crazy. But
that's blasphemy.
Yeah, that's blasphemy. But has the nerve to like not even give your wife a gift. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like it's so wild and distorted and just crazy.
It's insanity out here anymore. Yeah,
and you know what it is.
It's my favorite word nowadays, insanity, because it really is.
It's insanity, because you can't really like. What's the point of even trying to figure it out?
No, there's no point.
It's gonna drive you even crazier.
Yeah,
and you're gonna be crazy like them.
Honestly, that was right on the button right there. Yeah, I got tired of getting crazy from people reaching me out, like you say, hoping that they gonna be organic, and that hope ain't never gonna come. So it's like you frustrating yourself trying to intertwine with different people that you ain't got no business mixing with because they over there and you over here. Let them stay over there.
Yeah,
and that's what I had to train on.
Damn, bro. I mean, you're doing a hell of a job, bro. Seriously, I'm proud of you, man. Like that, a lot of people talk it, but they don't live it.
I'm locked in.
Yeah, you're locked in,
I
bro.
got to because I got a wife over there that count on me.
Yeah,
I got a dog that count on me. I got things that I gotta make happen. I gotta accomplish something for me. I gotta get somewhere, and none of these people are ever gonna take me there. Nobody is gonna take me there but me and my mental.
Absolutely, dog.
That's it.
No, I mean, you're doing it like on your own, like volition. Like you're doing it for yourself with no handouts.
Yeah,
that's the most honorable thing, because you could easily be like, well, you didn't do this for me, so I need you to help me with this, or vice versa, whatever.
Yep.
But the fact that you're taking like on the chin, like sleeping on a mattress with a folding table and a TV chair with an LED light, that's real.
Yeah,
you went through that.
They wasn't there with that though.
Yeah,
that was real. Yeah.
How did you get to that point? Like before you met your wife?
Man, short story, man. I had a little relationship that ended, it went sour. It is what it is. And I ain't have no place to go back to family. I'm not going to beg time to go here and go there. So I moved with what I got. And at the time, I just had my cousin at that time. So I thought. But cuz was just letting me stay there to benefit off his behalf. I was paying $800 to sleep in a basement.
Damn.
And I had nothing. What man is your cousin going to charge you $800 to sleep in their basement and they don't even stay in that crib? He had another house in Florida, and then he had a house in Cherry Hill, and basically I was sleeping in his basement, pay him $800 of rent towards his rent while he'd be in Florida. He living 2 different lives. And I was dead broke. I ain't have nothing. I had to build. I had to buy. When I met C, you could ask her. I was literally on the floor. My bed was on the floor.
Wow, bro.
Like literally on the floor. I was using a hand-me-down TV. I was using a curtain that went over top of a fold-out table that my TV sat on as a TV stand.
Look at that. Dude.
Literally went from a luxury apartment to not having nothing. Like literally, like I was in jail almost. Like, and I just cried every day. Like, yo, this is crazy.
Damn,
this is insane. Like, yo, I'm really going through this. Like, wow. But that's what pushed me. It made me want it to go so much harder. It made me want it to push that much more every day.
Yeah, the bottom, even though it's rough, man, you got to touch the bottom sometimes to appreciate the top. You know what I mean? Like, I was in a similar situation. Luckily for me, my mom's actually let me live in her crib for 3 months. This is like over 10 years ago.
Okay.
Where I left a relationship as well. And man, you want to talk about sad? I mean, I was overweight. I was big.
Wow.
I remember every day I would fall asleep to Rocky VI. And I would watch that movie religiously to the point that I memorized every line of that movie. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. And, Sylvester Stallone, in the movie, he's talking to his son. And his son is so mad at the world because nothing's working out for him. And he's like, you walk around and you want to blame everybody like a big shadow. Mm-hmm. But no one's responsible for what you went through. And you can't go through life pointing your finger like I'm where I'm at because of him or him or him. That's not real. That's not good. Losers do that and that's not you.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And I would watch that movie every night. Losers do that and that's not you. You're better than that.
Yeah.
He said it just like that to him,
he sounds just like him.
Have you ever seen that part in the movie?
You got me want to run that back.
That movie, bro, you want to talk about inspiring, bro? Like, I mean, that movie has changed my life, especially that monologue.
That shit almost made me want to cry.
Yeah,
bro.
That
was real,
Bro, when he tells him that, he's like, you're never going to get where you want to be or be where you want to be by blaming him or her. Losers do that, and that's not you. You're better than that.
Yep.
And he looked at him right in the eye. He said, I did the best I can, but if you don't want to change for yourself, I can't do it for you.
Wow.
And that movie there gave me the spark.
It gave you that spark, that push.
Yeah, so again, relating to you, I mean, the only difference is I was living in my mom's spare room, but I had a sofa, a TV on the wall, and that's it. All my clothes in garbage bags and suitcases.
Yeah, so you was a little bit better than jail, but
yeah, a little bit better than jail. Yeah. But dude,
you was still living though.
But after that, lost hella weight, got focused, got motivated, lock in. Yeah, and I feel that same thing with you. Yep. Like that moment, and I think you were heavier too, right?
Yeah, I was actually through a period. That time I was actually starting to lose weight.
Oh, okay.
So a little bit before I was heavy, but I already lost at that point probably like 10, 15, 15, 20 at that point. Then I went on a New Orleans trip real quick after that sour breakup and then living in the basement for a little bit. And then when I came back, everybody vanished on me. My cameraman didn't show up to shoots. People stopped recording. People stopped. And I'm like, hold up, wait. I got to really get in with myself.
Wow.
So I started taking myself out. At that point, I wasn't consistent. I wasn't even I've been blogging for 6 years, but inconsistent.
He was playing with
At that point, I was just playing. I'm like, because I ain't have nobody.
Yeah.
So So I got to figure out, am I going to do this by myself? But I also got to find myself. So I just started taking myself out on dates.
Gotcha.
Going out on dates by myself,
Buying
going to different, not even recording, just getting my mental back, going to a park by myself. One of my favorite parks at that time was Wissahickons over in Pennsylvania. I would go there, walk around, go sit on the rocks on the water, just trying to get back myself type thing. And I experiments with a couple people, a couple dates. It was garbage. And I'm just like, wow, women are like this. Hold on, wait. Is this serious out here? All there is? Yeah. I got to keep taking myself out on dates. And then came C, and that's when like everything literally changed.
Man.
Yeah, like like in an instant, I never seen something where in an instant everything just changed. Like my whole life, my whole mental, the way I moved, not going outside anymore, everything.
It's polarizing what a good woman can do to you and how she can affect that change in you.
Yes.
Because you was out there, at least you had the foresight to understand, okay, I am in a rut. I got to kind of work myself through this. I'm going to take myself on dates. I'm going to spend time by myself. I'm going to go to the park. I'm going to give myself self-love and self-care.
Yep.
Like you were regenerating your body.
Yeah.
You know, you were regenerating your mind. Yeah. You were getting back to like homeostasis, right? Like, okay, I'm back where I feel like I'm ready.
Yep.
And then, you know, you had to go out and experience the world and see that it's a lot of crappy women out there.
Yeah,
you know, it's part of the deal. Yeah. It's part of the deal. It happens. And then you find C. October 25th last year, how important was that for you? How important was that?
Everything.
That's a big move.
That was everything. And it was everything that I always wanted. Like since the beginning, it's just like my teeth. It was just like going from broke to having to save to God willingly putting money in my pocket to one day just being like, yo, I'm gonna just do this. I'm gonna go and get that ring. I'm gonna make this happen. Why? Money ain't gonna sit. If I really love this woman, I gotta really do this. So I went out there and did it, and everything fell into place. And that was the most magical, like I said, the most magical moment of my life.
Oh man. Was it scary too or no?
Magical.
Just
so surreal, just like wow, this is really, I never did nothing like that. Never seen nothing like that growing up. So it was just like, whoa.
It feels like you're getting into a different dimension, right? Like you're stepping into a different level that you never even seen imaginable.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like for me.
I had a lady come out, cater. You know, it was just a beautiful thing. Shout out to Henry Hotz. That's my lady right there. She gets all the praise. She came out, literally catered food. It was like Alice in Wonderland.
Wow.
It was literally like you had a tea party. Like it was so crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, it just was so cool to me. Like, wow, this is really life. This is what happiness is about. This is the reason why you should smile. There is hope out there, Dar.
Damn,
that's what it felt like.
You know, man, you keep telling me this, right? And I just keep, it resonates with me like the pursuit of happiness.
Yeah.
Like you are literally on the pursuit of happiness.
Yeah.
Like you've been through so much darkness, right? That you have no choice but to look for happy things.
Yes.
But to look for positive things. And when you proposed to your wife, that had to be like the crescendo moment. Like, you know, you get to the top of the roller coaster right before you're about to go down and you're screaming and yelling, "Ooh, here we go." Yeah. You know, that must have felt so liberating for you, bro.
Yeah, I was just like, wow, like I kind of already knew, like she always told me that she would marry me and she would like accept. So like I already knew like, yeah, she's gonna be with this, but it was just like the full, like you said, the thrill, like being up that high and being like, whoa, yeah, I'm going on that ride now. It was just craziness.
Here we go, bro.
Yeah, here we go.
But it was worth it.
It was the best decision of my life. Like seeing not only my reaction, the public's reaction, the people, it's just such a beauty. And most of all, for me, it was like another thing of like conquering goals. When I met C 2 years ago, well, over 2 years ago now, I always slip up on the years. I'm scattered with so much.
She'll forgive you. It's all good.
Yeah, she'll forgive. She knows all the time. I be talking to her. So I'd be like, yeah, I met her 2 years ago. Blah, blah, blah. But anyway, I told her mom, From day one, I said, I'm going to take care of your daughter. Make sure she got him. Make sure we go from this basement. I might not have it now, but we going to have something. And I did it. So for me, to ensure that, I made this shit happen, that was everything to me.
Yeah.
Because talk is talk. When you walk and you make it happen, that's something different. And I felt like, I've really made it happen for real.
You're legit like a man of action.
Yeah.
Like you really are. Like, no, real talk. Like there's a lot of men now that they just talk, bro.
Yep.
They say, I'm going to do this. I'm going to start this. And they don't do nothing. They don't do nothing. It drives me freaking crazy. Like, dude, if you want to do something, just do it.
Yep.
And see if it's worth it. See if you like it. What's the worst case? You lose a little bit of money. You lose a little bit of time. But at least you can say on your deathbed, I tried to do that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Versus always wishing and wondering, what if I would have just dipped my toe in the water?
Yep.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So you already winning just on GP because you took a stance in what you believe is right. You took a chance with your food influencing. You took a chance with finding the woman in your life and asking her to marry you.
Yep.
Like these are powerful. Like these are like grown man decisions that a lot of men now, unfortunately, they're still little babies mentally, and they don't know how to navigate real life problems and real life situations.
They stuck.
You're moving. You know, like you're really like inspiring because you're moving through these channels so swiftly. And there, you'll make a mistake. You'll something will happen, and I see you on social media. You're very open with that, like, but it comes from such a loving place, right?
Yeah.
Like when
it's my diary almost. I tell it's kind of like my diary online. Like I feel that it goes back to being real. If I can't open up to the public about how real I am and how I'm feeling and how real am I, you know what I mean? Like, love or hate Kanye, he's real.
He's real.
He goes online, speaks his mind, he does what he does, and I'm not talking about the political stuff or any of that stuff, but when he gets online and talks about his feelings, emotion, people don't want to listen, they do want to listen, they got something to say, he's real.
Real.
Speaking his mind. He's being real. But if he was fake and went on there with a bunch of jewelry, looked like an asshole and was acting fake, then he would be fake. You know, he's being real.
And that's the thing, right? It's like you can't win. You really can't win in the world, bro.
It's crazy.
Like, you're wearing an Eagles hoodie, right? Yep. Oh, man, the Eagles suck. You can wear a Yankees hoodie. Oh, the Yankees suck. Like, you can't win, bro. Yep. You can't win. Yep. Just be who you are.
They told Hurts, they told Jalen Hurts, they said when he came to the Eagles, he was garbage. He can't throw.
Yeah, that's
he can't do this. He can't do that. I was the guy in the background to be like, no, he will do it all. He's gonna be the best. That man's a winning quarterback.
He is a winning quarterback.
He wants to win. And now look how many fans he got. But then when he lose a little bit,
now they go back to
yo, man, he can't throw the deep ball, this and that, blah, blah, blah. It's crazy. You can't make everybody happy. So you got to just keep making you happy, and you got to keep pushing what you want to push.
Say it again, bro. You took the words out of my mouth. You cannot make everybody happy. Why try?
Yeah.
Just do the best you can and be true to yourself.
That's it.
That's it. There's nothing wrong with, if you're wrong about something, but at least you're in that moment you were convicted in saying that and you don't have any regrets, then so be it.
Yep.
So be it, man. You're not going to be perfect 100% of the time.
No, it's
you're
the
a human
truth.
being. Yeah, you're a human being. So, I was talking to my wife about this the other day. Like, I had somebody on over a year ago, and I'm from Elizabeth, New Jersey. And
shout out to Elizabeth.
Yeah, shout out to Eastwick, man.
Let's go.
My bones. And my man that was here, he owns a successful gambling company, like an online, you could place bets and stuff. But he used to sell drugs in Elizabeth before he got out of the life.
Right.
And I said something, I said, you know what? If you're from Elizabeth, you're either locked up or selling drugs. And I got so much flack for that. And yeah, now I look back and I didn't mean literally everybody in Elizabeth sells drugs, but it's true. When I grew up in Elizabeth, you were even using it or you were selling it.
Right.
That's just what it is. Yeah. But I can't sit there and worry about every little word I'm saying.
It was trying to send a cancel out.
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, it was even it was crazy. But anyway, I digress. It's just crazy that you get so much pushback for having your own thoughts that are true. Right. So why stress so much about what people are going to think? Just keep doing what you're doing. It's working out perfect for you.
That's it.
You know what I mean? And I feel you when I see you go on the rants. Like, it happens, man. And I respect that because me, myself, I sometimes want to do that and I don't do it.
Yep.
And seeing you do it makes me feel like, you know what? Maybe I could do this, man.
Yeah, because
You know
I get
what
a
mean?
message kickback and someone messaged me, be like, yo, oh man, I relate to that. Oh, I relate to that 195,000 miles. Oh man, I might stop drinking tomorrow. So that's why I post, because when I see that, that's reassuring to me that, again, I'm real and I can really relate to real people out here. And that's what I want to do. I don't want to be a superstar. Never wanted to be a superstar. Never saw a superstar. None of that. I just want to win. And winning is just fine for me. Whether it looks like 1 million followers, 100,000, just winning in general, having fun, going out, eating food, that's fine enough for me.
A lot of people told you you weren't going to be successful in life.
Oh, man. I remember, when I first started this, I would message restaurants left and right. Yo, can I come by and just do a food review in exchange for food? I'm giving you a commercial. Restaurants would be like, no, you ain't got no followers.
Wow.
Yeah, come holler at me when you get 10,000 followers. Oh, no, we don't want to work with you.
Wow.
This and that. All the time. And I just kept, I'm going to keep pushing.
Damn, how'd you break through that though? How did you push through it?
Every day, pushing every day, every like, every click pushing me, every message. Oh, yo, I love hearing that. Oh, baby, that pushed me. Wanting to come from nothing to try to be something, push me. People telling me that I can be something, push me. Meeting this one guy in quick story. I met this one guy in New Orleans. Can I tell that story real quick?
This is your platform, dog.
All right. So I met this guy one day, and this was on the come up. And I'm online, and I'm on TikTok watching a bunch of videos. Come across this guy named Gerald. And when I come across him, he's a food blogger. He's out in Lafayette, Louisiana.
Okay.
And he's a food blogger. He's also one of the biggest news anchors in Lafayette, Louisiana.
Oh, wow.
So I'm watching this stuff. Boom, boom, boom. I go on Instagram. No lie. Send me a message. Yo, I love your content. Your content is so fire. I already was going out in New Orleans the next week. So I was like, yo, man, you wouldn't believe it. I was just looking at you on TikTok. I was like, this is unreal. I was like, I can't believe you messaging me right now. Yo, I was like, I'm about to come out New Orleans. It'll be dope if I can meet you. And yo, literally, I went out to New Orleans. He said, you have to drive to me. I drove from New Orleans, took a rental to Lafayette, and he was one of the first people I chilled with Gerald all day. I did blogs with Gerald all day. He put his cameraman in a position to record me. He taught me a little bit about a couple edits. And he said by the end of the day, he was like, yo, you're going to be the biggest blogger in the world.
Wow.
And I was like, whoa, what? And like, he was more of a fan of me than I was of him. And I just couldn't believe it. He was just like, dude, you're just so big. You just don't know it. He was like, you're going to be huge, man. And that's what was like, yo, whoa, I got something.
You do. Yeah.
I got something. This guy literally, he from a whole different state. Like, he just said, I can be something. Wait, how many other people think this? And I just was like, I got something now. Hold on, I got to keep going. And I just kept trying to practice, get better, work on my cuts, and just drop that much more. I ended up picking up a cameraman like Gerald at that time, ran with him for a little bit, 21-year-old at the time, recorded all my videos. And it just, to see people's reaction and see people following more and more, that's what just kept pushing me like, damn, y'all really got this. People really tapped in on this. Devour Power at that time was one of the biggest bloggers, foodies at the time, 1-point-something million followers. He followed. I'm like, whoa, this is getting crazy. Yo, hold on, what? They really tapped in. That's what kept throwing me to the higher ups that kept following was like, wow, if I could touch these guys and they're that big, then why can't I do it?
Wow, man. No, your talent was speaking for itself, and it was opening these doors for you, man.
Yeah.
And sometimes you're so locked in to what you're doing, it's hard to really take a step back, right? Like put yourself Like take yourself out of your body and look at yourself. That's a Meek Mill line.
Yeah,
you know
shout out to Meek Mill, man.
Yeah,
one of the only rappers that honestly follow me.
Oh, dope, man.
Big. Yeah. So shout out to Meek. He's doing his thing right now.
Absolutely. Shout out to Meek Mill, man. We need you on the pod too.
Let's go.
For real. But Meek has a line where he says, no, literally take yourself out of yourself and look at yourself. It's the hardest thing to do because you're so talented, right? But sometimes we can't see it, right?
Yep.
Like someone has to tell you. It's hard for you unless you're a freaking sociopath and you just think that you're the best at everything.
Right.
But besides that, if you're just a normal human being that's not a douchebag and you're just doing things the right way, it's kind of hard to see your true talent because you're so locked into who you are.
Yes.
But when someone points it out to you, it starts to become real.
Yeah.
And like when your man from Louisiana told you that, that was like your little spark. Like, when you see a battery spark up in a car, like, that was your spark. Like, oh, shoot, I do have something. I could add to this space. And then devour power, right?
Yep.
They start following you. There's another spark.
Yeah.
Now you're like, oh, we got some momentum here.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. You know what I mean? So now you're starting to feel it and it builds momentum. I'm a big baseball fan. I believe that momentum is big. Like if you're hitting 5, 6 hits in 3 days, you got to keep that momentum going. Just the same way, if you strike out 5, 6 times in a row, you might strike out more. You got to break that momentum. So you're building momentum. You're snowballing. You're adding,
that's true.
You're adding all this compound interest to your life. And it's blossomed to where you are today.
Wow.
Where it's just like, whoa, like my man.
That's how I walk around
up.
every day. Like, whoa, wow, I can't believe. Hold on, what? You know me? Damn, like, because I don't see it. You know what I mean?
I know, because you're locked into who you are. It's again, whenever this happens in your life, think about that Meek Mill line. Like, take yourself out of yourself and look at yourself. That's what you have to do sometimes to really and it's hard for me. I don't know about you. I'll ask you. It's hard for me to sit in a moment of triumph, right? Like when I interviewed my first big guest on this podcast, it was like, whoa, this is crazy. Like I remember going home crying. And then I was like, nah, but back on the saddle. Let's go.
Right.
Ain't no time to chill. Ain't no time to celebrate. We gotta get it. I'm thankful, but I gotta go on to the next thing.
Yep.
So it's so hard to take a moment to sit in your success and see what you've built. But it does feel good when other people remind you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because
that's true.
You're on the mission.
Yep.
Right now you got your helmet on, you got your rifle, you're going through the jungle, you're just trying to get to the next base. You know what I mean? You're trying to stay alive. Your wife is with you, she's holding you down. And you're not looking, you're looking for snipers, you're looking for something that's dangerous. You're not looking for all the rewards.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like
that's
looking.
True.
Yeah. So like you're in the foxhole. So when you get a minute to breathe.
Wow.
Take it in. Yep. You know what I mean? I should take that advice because
honestly, that's good. That's good advice. That's the truth. Because sometimes I be too locked in, It's pushing every day.
But that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Like, there's a lot of people out there that have the same 24 hours as you do, and they're not doing a damn thing.
Yep.
They're not doing nothing.
I look at it like if I'm not pushing right now, someone else is.
Yes. Someone's working harder than you.
Yeah, someone's working harder. I can't have that.
Nah.
I got to keep going.
And that's that drive.
Yep.
Like that drive is like, so where did you get that drive from? Was that instilled in you at an early age? Did you get that from a family?
I said, it all come from like just being alone and trying to find a way. Like I done so many different things. I'm talking about, I used to throw the biggest parties in Philly, throw the biggest raves, the DJ, to do it all, the trying teeth whitening, to doing that. Anything that had the name hustle on it, I'm doing it.
Wow, man.
Because no one else was going to do it for me.
Yeah.
My dad wasn't going to give it to me. My mom wasn't going to give it to me. So I had to go out and get it. So that was always me. Push, because I got to go get it for me. I'm the only one that's going to feed myself. And that was from that was from like 17, 18 on. That was my life. Push. I don't give myself a break because I look at it like sometimes I sit back, relax, but I look at it like if I give myself a break, then I ain't going to ever get to where I really need to be.
100%. Yeah.
Because I'm going to feel like I made it. And I ain't make it nowhere yet. I got somewhere to go. I got to get to India. I got to get to Thailand. I got to get to these different states and countries. So.
It's fun. You ever heard of David Goggins?
Yeah, oh my God.
He has a saying, right? Because he's always like on the go.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't
monster.
Yeah, he's like, I call it mental aid stations.
Yep.
So if I go have a nice dinner, that's a mental aid station. It's helping my mental.
Yeah.
And then I'm right back in it. When
Jump
I go
right back in.
When I go to sleep at night, it's a mental aid station.
Yep.
When I spend time with my wife, that's a mental aid station.
Absolutely.
So, you know, I feel like that's a thing where like we have that, where it's like we have our moments of mental aid station where like when I'm with my wife, when I'm with my dog Prince, like we're just chilling. You know, it's my mental aid station. It's the time for me to not think about work, not think about the podcast, and
Absolutely.
just be present. You know what I mean? And then it gives you that motivation to want to go out there and go get it.
Yes.
Because you want to provide a great life for C and yourself and
That's
and
the truth.
Blaze. So, you know, it's very important for you to stay locked in. Enjoy the moments because it's well deserved, but stay locked in.
Yep.
You know, because there's always something on the horizon. There's always something.
Absolutely.
There's always something to conquer. You know what I mean? And now, speaking of conquering, you're doing the wing the wing challenge.
Oh,
and
yeah.
you're doing all the wings and checking. You've always been a big wing guy.
No. So what happened with that was I follow a lot of Dave Portnoy.
Oh, it's the man.
And I think he's so dope because people, whether they like it or not, he's helping business. And I like what he does. He invited me many times, the multiple of the pizza events that he had.
Yeah, in New York.
Yeah, I didn't go to the last one, but he invites me every single time. Real nice guy, real
That's so
genuine.
dope.
And so I love what he does with that. And I think it's so cool. I was always the guy, I never wanted to really score places. Because I think, you know what I mean?
trendy.
Everyone got a day and then they don't got a day.
Yeah.
But I also want to go with the algorithm and go with something that's fun that people would like. Keep people on their toes and entertain type of thing. So at first it was going to be fried chicken, but I'm like, too much fried. That might be too hard on my body.
I got you.
You know what I mean? Even though the wings are fried, it's not more so like the whole chicken's just fried, like, and all the batter and all that. And it's a lot.
Trans fat.
So I said, let's do a wing series. And I told C, I was like, yeah, let's make it different. I was like, first episode, let's do PJ Willihan's. Because that's going to get people talking.
I see. Yeah.
And I set the base with PJ Willihan's at a 7.3 because every time you go to a PJ Willihan's, it might not be the best, but it's consistent.
It's consistent.
I said, I'm going to try to hit every single spot that people comment in New Jersey first. Then we're going to go to Philly. And then we're going to go to the next place. And then we're going to take this worldwide. And then hopefully Groupon, someone come on and be like, yeah, we want 10 episodes right now. Here's $1 million.
Yes.
Like something like that.
Let's get
Maybe
that
one
sponsor,
day.
baby.
Yeah, something. But but for real, organically, I'm doing it because I love food and I want people to love my page more. And I'm trying to stay in with the new because the algorithm always changes.
Yeah.
There was I'm doing the most numbers that I ever been doing, but there's also been times that I was doing way better, 300,000 literally each video, but the algorithm always changes. So, and they like series. So this is what I'm doing. People love it. And I'm also incorporating regular small businesses as well on the side, but I'm really trying to lock in on that wing stuff right now hard.
It's going good for you, man.
Yeah, I did 3 the other day.
No, I was going to ask you, bro, like, how do you like stay like, you know, in shape, right? Because you're not a big guy, obviously. You lost weight. But how do you stay hungry? Like, so I can't eat like that.
After this, I'm gonna try to hit like 4 places.
Damn.
Yeah, so like 4 blogs. So a lot of the times I eat like a gerbil. Yeah, so like I might eat like a couple bites, mac, wing, something else. All right, see, bring the next plate.
Okay, got it.
And then bring the next one. And then bring the next one. I'll take the rest home. If we can't eat it, I'll throw it in the trash. But before, seriously, before I used to try to drop it off to the homeless.
Oh, okay.
But it's kind of far from me.
Yeah.
And that takes time, me getting out. So it's kind of inconvenience at times. But a lot of the times it's understanding the portion control. And C helps out a lot at home.
We awesome.
Drink, that's the most I might drink, sugar, like Diet Coke. I'll drink that. That's like something like, wow, that's is like cool.
A treat. Yeah.
That's a treat.
Yeah.
Drink water all day.
Me too. Yep.
10,000 steps a day.
Let's go.
I'm doing 200 push-ups to 500 push-ups a day. And yo, I'm just, I'm just working it's different. Yeah.
You hyping me up, man. I love to hear that, man.
Yeah, every single she meal preps every day.
It's just like my wife. My wife does the same thing. That's
very
great.
strict, and sometimes it pisses me off.
I know,
because
man,
I want to get off track, and I want to eat so wild, and I get depressed. Like I want to eat, man. Oh yeah, I'm gonna stop at the Mitts and get some Indian food. No, you not. And I'll be like, damn, yeah, she got me, yo. Yeah, so like that's another thing that people don't see. It's like how I eat, how I'm on the blogs and off the blogs, and how I'm working outside of the blogs. Like that 200 to 500 push-ups turned me from like, all right, yeah, I lost weight, but I'm flabby to like, oh, when I flex, I could feel it. You know what I mean? So like I'm working, you know what I mean?
You're doing the right thing.
I'm trying to at least trying to do something.
No, from when I went through your page and I saw when you first started to now, you've made a big difference in the way you look physically.
Yeah, and no drinking.
Great. That's a big plus.
Yeah, no drinking.
Yeah, that's a big thing. Me personally, I'll have one drink once a week on Sunday. Like Sunday is my drink day. Like we'll go to a restaurant, I have a margarita, or I have like a light beer, and that's it. I have a full bar at my house. All the stuff has been there for years. I don't even touch it. Yeah, because it's like I've been there already, and alcohol's poison. It makes you feel terrible.
I used to be heavy drinking.
Yeah, me too.
Heavy drinking, tequila, heavy bottles, shots, like back to back to back to back, and before you know it, I'm lit, and I'm like, dang, because I don't know the limit.
You don't know the limit.
Yeah, it's like water at that point.
Yeah, it's like what? And then if you smoke on top of that, you mix the weed and the. Oh man!
All that does is just bring drama, the wrong people around, and people that don't care, things that don't matter, and it's just like it's not worth it for me.
Nah, bro. No, you're on a mission that's higher than even I believe.
I ain't gonna lie, I got lit when I was in Colombia the one day, and I was calling say, the driver brought me some Jose, and I'm drinking, I'm getting lit, and then next thing you know, the next day I was like, see, I'll never drink again. I was so lit, and it was like, and it honestly felt like a mistake. It made me feel like shit. Like, why did I resort back to this? I wasn't even drinking that much. And I'm like, oh, I'm out. You might as well, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Nah, that wasn't a good take.
But you know what, man? Good. I mean, don't be hard on yourself. You know, you
gotta enjoy it.
You're a human being, bro. You made a mistake. The important thing is you hold yourself accountable. Like, nah, I'm not doing that again. Yeah. There's people that lean into that. Like, I would drink again. Yeah. And, with me, it's the same thing. Like, I try to keep everything controlled and enjoy when you have to. I said this on my podcast many times. I was addicted to weed to the point that I couldn't function without it. That's why I don't smoke weed anymore. I haven't smoked weed since 2018.
You sound like my uncle.
Yeah.
I never heard no one addicted to weed until I met my uncle.
Yeah, dude. People think it's a real thing, dude.
He won't even admit it, you know what I mean? But I think he addicted to weed.
No, man, no. It was a really bad thing for me where like I had to wake up, smoke, go to the gym, smoke, go to the movies, smoke.
That's really like him.
It was bad, and I couldn't. And it was to the point that I had to buy more because I wasn't getting high. Like the high was only like lasting 10 minutes. Like that's how much I used to smoke. And then I met my wife, and I'm like, yo, I pray for a woman like this. I can't keep doing this to myself. This ain't for me. You know what I mean? And kudos to the people that smoke. Have at it. I'm not saying weed is bad. It's just not good for me.
It's not good for you.
I'll have a nice cigar, like
at least you was cool enough to peep it.
Yeah, I peeped it because I was like, I don't like the person I'm becoming. Like I'm always aggravated. Right. I was always angry if I didn't smoke. I was freaking eating 20-piece chicken nuggets, 2 large fries, like rocking Chicken Shack cheesesteaks. Like I was going hard.
You was going hard.
I was going hard. So even that's too much for you. You're like, I'll even eat like that.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, he was going hard.
I was going hard. Yodels, freaking sweet.
Yodels is crazy.
Yodels, bro, I was going crazy.
Wow.
Like, it got to the point I had to throw everything out of my crib, like food-wise, because it was bad. I used to house like 8 chocolate chip cookies at night.
Wow.
With a big glass of milk.
For sleep.
Just high as hell.
Wow.
Yeah, bro. So, I come along. Now at the crib, we have nothing unhealthy.
Yeah.
Everything is healthy, sugar-free.
Yep.
I eat chicken and broccoli every day.
That's me.
You know
I eat chicken and broccoli every
on.
day.
That's what my wife meal preps.
Wow.
She does the chicken and broccoli,
It's the most simple.
Simple, clean, no carb.
Wow.
The carb is coming from the broccoli, which is good. You're getting your heavy protein, very low fat. It's a way to go, man. Yeah. Bro, so, I feel like we have a lot in common.
We do.
You know what I mean? Like, the journey-wise and, like, what you've been through, the family situation, it's almost similar to mine as well. But to see through all of this, you're just like trucking through.
Yeah.
It's really it's very it's to me it gives me like it makes me feel like I'm on the right path.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you could do it, why can't I do it?
That's
and
it.
We're all doing it together.
Yeah, that's
you know
it.
what I mean? And we go towards the same goal.
Yep, we
You know
keep
what I mean?
pushing. Gotta push each
That's
other.
it. Absolutely, bro. I got some mastermind questions for you. I ask it to everybody every time they come in here. So
Okay.
these are fast, quick questions.
Fast.
You just have the answer, and if you have a story that's attached to it, you can bring it on, man.
All right.
What book have you read that inspired you the most?
None. I don't read no. I really don't read
Or a
no
quote.
book.
How about a quote?
None. I rarely read. If I'm doing anything, I'm doing more so typing. I don't even watch any content like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It's so
Dude, that's freaking
weird.
wild.
Yeah.
I love that though.
Like
You're
some
in your own.
now. Sometimes I get like like on Instagram, I do a little scrolling and things of that sort. But like I really don't watch too much. I'm not really into the books or any quotes like that. If I am, the guy, his name's Saad, I believe, S-A-D-H Guru, his name is.
Oh, get out of here!
And he's like an Indian guy, and he writes a quote every single day, and I feed off his page a lot.
Okay.
Real positive vibes. You should check it out.
I'm gonna check it out. Yeah, text me that SADH.
Yeah, yep.
I'm
And
gonna
then
check that out.
Guru.
SADH Guru. What person in your life has brought you the most influence?
Oh man,
Got
that was
him.
good. Yeah, you did get me. You did get me. The most power, not the most influence too. Probably my wife has it right now. It's the
Fire.
battery in the back.
Yeah,
For real, seriously.
I believe
Yep.
you. I believe you.
It
man.
really is.
Dope, man. Though I was thinking that too, but I wanted you to
Yep,
answer.
yeah.
What keeps you driven in life?
My mental. It got to keep going. I need it. My wife, again, go right back to her. And I will always just preach my wife more than anything because I probably wouldn't be here without her. So,
Wow.
like, with her being in my life, it's pure energy. It's everything that I need to keep going forward.
Beautifully said, man.
Yep.
Beautifully said. What was your lightest and darkest moment in life? So what was your happiest moment in life and what was your darkest moment?
My happiest moment again, meeting C.
Let's go.
It's seriously what, man? It was such a beautiful moment. And the darkest moment was entering that basement, knowing that, like, wow, I lost it all. Yeah, I ain't got shit. That was like mind blowing for me. Like, wow, I really ain't got shit. But in reality, I ain't have shit before. I was living paycheck to paycheck, living a wild life. But to literally living shit, you're like, whoa, this is not it.
Gotcha, man. So that moment made you pivot. Like,
Yeah, like, whoa, hold on.
Yeah, I gotta get back on. I gotta take this serious.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Yeah, exactly. And that's a great thing because, I mean, you spoke about it earlier, but a lot of people will have that moment happen to them and choose to stay in that depression.
Yep.
You chose to uplift yourself from it.
Got to, man.
Yeah.
You got to keep pushing.
Love it, brother. Have you ever had any bad habits or vices, and how'd you overcome them?
Bad habits, partying, chilling with the wrong people, going to the block when I wasn't welcome there. I didn't need to be there. Chilling with the wrong people on the block, thinking they my boys. Just being outside, just doing dumb stuff in general when I had no business being there and I had business locking in.
Got that. And you survived, man, because you know, you're from obviously South Jersey, right? You were born and raised.
I'm from Camden, East Camden, 30th Street. And then I grew up a little bit in Cherry Hill, which is more the suburbs. And then I've been all over South Jersey. I lived in the jungle in Philly, in Frankfurt for about a year. One of the worst blocks, Dyer Street out there for a whole year. Solo at like 18 years old, no, about like 19 years old at that point.
Wow.
So yeah, all over.
Look at you survived, man.
Yeah, Oneonta Job Corps. I was out there. You ever hear that?
No, what's that? No.
My dad dropped me off at the Pearly Gates, the Oneonta Job Corps back in the day. I I think I was like 18 years old. It's like a fake vocational school, I guess they call it. And basically they send kids there that like before prison to go you can either go to prison or you can go to a reform school like that to give you a second chance.
Really?
So again, I had no business being there, but it was like an issue of family giving up on me being too bad. And I had to live there I lived there probably for like 5 months in a room with like 3 different random dudes.
Whoa.
All different stories, fighting every day. Crazy. Yeah.
Oh my God. No, you definitely don't need to be there, man.
Yeah.
Jeez. What did you do that made your family put you there? Did you do something crazy? Like
just being bad, I guess.
Being bad.
Just being
running around
human.
the streets. And,
just being a kid, I guess. I feel like no one's that bad. I feel like people just need the right help. Like, I wouldn't give up on no one in that type of way. Here, you can just go to this program. Hopefully it works for you. I'm sitting home with my wife drinking a cocktail and my son's just up Shit's Creek.
Damn, man.
That ain't normal.
Nah.
It's not.
Nah, man. But you know what? You overcame it.
That's it.
Bro.
That's what I care about. That's it. Yeah.
Wow, Dar. Wow, I didn't even know that. That's crazy. What does the next level of success look like for you?
I'm gonna keep pushing this. I told C I'm gonna keep pushing this to about probably like 35. Max will be like 40. I think that would be too much. But eventually, man, I want to open up my own spot. I had visions of opening up a cheesesteak spot, in which goes back to that same story real quick. Goes back to that same person I was living with. I was living with that person paying $800 a month. That same person I was living with, I told him about opening up a cheesesteak spot for years. Yo, let's open up a spot. I got the buzz. Let's go. You got the money. Let's do it. He backdoors me after I move out and we go our separate ways. And my wife found out he was like a slum. He was a bad guy. And he backdoored me, took the idea of the cheesesteak. He now got 7 locations. 7 locations literally off my idea. I ain't get no chunk. No shout out on the news, no real, but people walking around. He even hired my dad. First week he opened, he hired my dad and my little brother, took a picture of him, posted on his page, said family-owned business. It was never family-owned, it was tone-owned. And now he got 7 locations. You probably heard of the place. It's called Chest Steaks.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
So,
get out of here.
That was my idea. So
cheese steaks?
It was supposed to be called Guru Steaks. It's supposed to, well, I guess whatever they call it, it's spelled wrong.
Yeah,
It was supposed to be called Guru Steaks. Yeah. You can ask him about that maybe one day. Interview
they
him.
have one over here like 5-10 minutes away from me.
Ask him about the logo that
it was a 1-star review.
Yeah, it was supposed to be called Guru Steaks. We were supposed to be using Sarcone rolls and pure ribeye. Cooper Sharp backs me because Cooper Sharp, I've been rocking with them since way back in the day before anyone rocked with them, and now they global. And now they big and they too big for the Guru, but I put them on. Everybody using Cooper Sharp because of me.
Yeah. Wow, I didn't know that.
So eventually goes back to God bless him and, you know what I mean, his ventures, but that's his thing. And I plan to open up my spot eventually later on down the road, and it won't even involve cheesesteaks. It will just be something so different.
Something different, yeah.
And I already got the idea. Me and my wife talk about it all the time, and it's going to fit everything that we like to eat every single day. And have it all in one, and let all them guys battle for cheesesteaks and ribeye and this and that, and I'm gonna just be swimming in my own lane.
Smart. Like have you always been, man? You're a visionary.
Yeah.
You're a visionary, and I did not even know that. That's a crazy wild story. I
Ain't
had no
that wild?
idea. Yeah,
living in the man basement, paying him $800.
Took
we
the
had
idea,
he
ran
took
with
the
it.
idea, ran with it. Now he got 7 locations.
Well, the one around here was horrible, by the way.
Well, what happens with that is, and I'm gonna just be honest, what happens with the 7 location is the 1 location don't work, so we gotta wash it up with the 2nd location. Then we gotta pump another location.
And you lose
then we
quality
gotta
control.
put out 20,000 in promotion for all these bloggers that come out, and the quality goes down Shit's Creek, and then the brand means nothing. I don't want to be a brand
It's
like
a pump
that.
and dump, man. They try to make the most money they can, and then it fails.
Yep, just like the barbershops he had.
Yeah, come on.
Yep. So before that, he had the barbershops. That didn't work. And, well, he did good with that. He had a little success. He retired at like 30 and then let that go and then stole my idea, opened up cheesesteak spots. And you see how that's going. You said it, 1 star.
Yeah, I gave it a 1 star. Yeah.
Why was it a 1 star?
Because they don't have their crap together. I ordered the sandwich. It said pick it up in 20 minutes. I got there in 30 minutes. I don't care. I'll tell the truth.
Yeah, I don't care if you post it. I love it.
I went there in 20 minutes. I ordered it 30 minutes ago. Wasn't ready. Everybody, they didn't know their arm from their leg to their eyes. Nobody knew what the hell was going on. They called the manager. I told the manager, listen, I just need my sandwich, bro. I got to get out of here. I got to get back to work. And nobody knew nothing. Nobody knew what was happening. There was no operation. It was just a hot mess.
The operation is money.
It was a hot mess. Yeah. It was sad though, because I'm like, dude,
how you can buy him another Cuban link around his neck? That's some mucinite. Diamonds and shit.
You see, and it's crazy, bro, because I don't believe in like helping like big like franchises. I like to help the small guys, the people that are really grinding every day in and out. And when I heard about that place, I was like, all right, let me try it. And then I got so turned off. I said, I will never eat from there again. I'd rather go to my homie, Wake and Steak. He was actually on the podcast. Makes an amazing cheesesteak, copper, all that stuff that I like.
I think I know who you talking about. He got a big boom. I posted a couple times, and he got like aggressive on my posts, not like in a good way, talking heavy about his cheesesteaks.
Really?
Yeah, because supposedly he got one of the best out here.
Dude, I got connected with him. He's a good dude, man.
Okay.
He was on the podcast.
Nah, I would try him.
He's always show love, and I went out to his place and treated me and my wife amazing.
Total different experience, right? Different. How many locations he got?
1.
Exactly, because 1 is more fun tn 7.
Yeah, because once you grow, it just the quality control gets messed up.
Yep.
No matter how good of a businessman you are, bro, Dar can't be in seven different locations. No. Maybe 2. You can go 1, 2. Yep. But after 2, it's really hard to keep quality control.
Less than a year.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, no, that's bad growth. That's bad.
It's not a good look.
Growth, man.
I'm laughing because I'm really laughing because it's crazy. You see how people don't know stories, but they put stuff. That's the internet, man.
That's the internet. Yeah.
The internet look cool, right? Until you really hear about what's going on, then you like, oh, nah, that ain't it, man.
This ain't it. Yeah.
That ain't a good look.
This ain't it. And then the people that are real, like I was talking about my man, Wake and Steak, Christo.
Right, he hustling.
Yeah, Christo. His name is, shout out to Christo. What up, Christo? Christo's Wake and Steak. Humble as can be. Like, was in Hollywood, went to his place, showed me and my wife nothing but love.
Working hard.
Working his ass off.
Yep.
Like, so hard. Like, I respect that guy, man.
When the last time he had 100 bloggers in a month come every single day, he wouldn't even do that at Wake and Steak. There's no point. He just pushing organic growth. Organic food, real food, good food. That's the difference in Wake and Steaks and that brand.
And that brand, which is trash. So it's kind of crazy how you were like the brainchild to it, and he just took it and ran and left you. That's messed up.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's all good.
It's beautiful.
But you know what? There's something better for you coming.
Yeah, I don't gotta work in a sweatshop all day. I just go eat burgers.
That's it.
You know what I mean? And pick where I want to go.
Exactly. You're your own boss. You're your own boss.
That's a headache.
Wow, man. One last question, brother, before I get you out of here, man.
Yes, sir.
It gets everybody every time. What is the last thing that you have purchased that has changed your life?
Oh, man, that was a good one. And honestly, it threw me off. I just think the iPhone.
The iPhone, okay.
Yeah, the iPhone is the best thing ever. I thought many times of getting a camera. Oh, let's get that new Sony. Yeah. I actually used to have a Sony A6000 or one of them. I sold it when I was broke to my barber, who's my barber now. He cut, for real, I was dead broke, and I was like, I ain't had the money, so I just sold it to him at that time. And fast forward, I've been recording literally every single video that you see is off my iPhone.
Fire, and it looks great quality.
Yeah, I love the iPhone. Quality, I think it's the best thing ever. It's straight to the point. It does everything I need. iPhone. And even if they come out with the new one, I'm probably just going to grab that too, just because I just love it. Yeah, it just does everything.
That's fire, man. That's a great answer. And it's true because it's helped your business. It's helped you grow, and it's helped bring the brand further out to people and to other places. And without that quality, without that iPhone, no one would know who you are.
Nah, the iPhone's right there.
Man, what a journey, dog.
Yeah.
I'm really like, again, I'm thankful you made time, man, because this was on my, you interview people, right? Like, I'm not saying you, me, like I don't like to call it interview. I think that's whack. We're having conversation. You have conversations with people, and there's certain people you look, you're like, okay, this is gonna be cool. Oh, I'm gonna do this on this day. But then when I was circling, this date today, I was like, I can't wait for this. This is gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
Me too. That's why
I was looking forward to it. You know what I'm saying? Because again, just getting to vibe with you, like, for the audience, we spoke on the phone like for an hour and a half. Like we had our own podcast before the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like
for
breaking everything down, and to have you sit in studio and hear your story, and your humble beginnings to your downfalls to your pickups to where you are today. It's quite enamoring and really like makes me feel like if you just go hard and have a true belief in what you want, you will succeed. Wow. And you're living proof of that.
Yeah, that's
you are
it.
living proof, dog.
Wow, that means a lot, bro.
Nah,
Thank
bro,
you.
real talk, man. I don't mean to adapt you. I mean, we're gonna do that, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's real. It's real. Like, you inspire me, and I know that someone is gonna listen to this and say, "Oh, snap! Like he lived in a basement. I'm living in a basement.
Yeah, I
can do this.
Yeah, I can pick up my phone.
This is what the platform's about, man.
Wow.
This is what the platform is about.
That's beautiful right there.
So
I appreciate you even having me. Like I said,
come on.
It's all about, I look at it like this, man. I'm going to end it like this. I'm not bigger than you. You're not bigger than me, but we got to come together and try to win together.
Word up.
I look at, you can go to my page after this. It's some of the biggest mukbangers in the I'm going to end it like this too. Some of the biggest mukbangers, biggest foodies in the world that follow me. When they ever ask me to get on a video with them, when they ask me to collab, when they even ask me to go eat, they watch. They watch literally all day. The biggest of the biggest. And go after this podcast, go to my following and go look. They'll never ask.
They'll never say nothing.
They ask their boy, they'll never ask me because they don't want me to be more than them. And that's a shame because we should all come together. But meanwhile, in the background, I'm under like this. Like I said, their managers want me. I'm talking about the biggest creators in the world. Their manager want me, but you don't want me. You don't want to work with me. You don't want to put me on. You got tattoos like me. You walk like me.
Wow.
So, and I'm not trying to be negative. I'm trying to be, it goes back to being real.
Being real. Yeah. Being real. Yeah.
And that's it.
And the food influencing game, it seems like it's real political. It seems like it's kind of grimy in a way. Like
it is because, like I said, I'm talking about the biggest foodies in the world right now. I'm talking about, there's one guy I know, he just was my friend months ago. He got over 5 million just on TikTok.
Wow.
You know what I mean? I'm talking about chilling with him, regular, like going out to eat with him regular.
Yeah.
It took me being real. One time he did a collaboration with this guy from a whole different state. I'm right down the street from him. And I said, yo, bro, why ain't you ever asked me to do no collab or nothing like that? You know what I mean? What you need, some money? Wow. What's up? You know what I mean? Like, why ain't you ever do no collab with me? Yeah, that made me feel some type way. You supposed to be my mans. And you did a collaboration with this bull from I'm right down the street. We in the same county.
Wow, dog.
Same county.
Wow.
But that dude, it will hurt him to do a collab with me because on paper, people will buy me more because I'm real. And what he doing ain't organic. What he doing fake. It look cool. It look, oh, wow. But if Dare get on there and they hear me and they hear how inspired I am to you and this they going to be like, oh, yo, that wasn't real what I was watching anymore. What's real is them guys like Keith Lee.
Yeah,
that's
Keith
real.
Lee. Super duper real.
No one ever put Keith in a good situation. No one ever going to put me in that situation. Only I can because them guys don't want to see a guy like me win.
It's their insecurity.
It's their insecurity. And I'm talking about, like I said, go after this blog. Look at every one of them. They all follow. Wow. They all watch. And they could keep watching because I'm only keep growing. I told my brother on the balcony literally 2 days ago, I said, I'm coming for 500,000. Fuck that. Sorry, excuse my language. I need 1 million. And when I hit 1 million, then what they gonna say? Then what they gonna do? Because I'm gonna do it. He was like, that's gonna be so crazy. You hit 1 mil, that's craziness. I'm gonna do it because it's only one way to go. Up. When I met C, you know Gary V?
Yeah, of course.
Gary Vee reached out to us when I met C.
That's crazy.
And when I met a little bit after C, Gary Vee reached out, followed me. I was like, this ain't Gary Vee. He said, Gary Vee, I'll show you the messages.
His business 5 minutes down the street.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
His first liquor store that he owned with his dad. It's right here, 5 minutes down the street.
Okay, yeah. He messaged me. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, this ain't really you. You really follow me? He like, yeah. He was like, why don't you come down to my studio? I'm so real. I went to his studio. Me and C took the train 2 hours away to his studio in New York. Walked in there. He doing a live segment. I could have knocked on the door and be like, yo, what's up, Gary? You know what I mean? I just took the tour, bounced and was like, yo, thank you, man. I just appreciate this moment.
Wow.
I can't believe I'm here right now. V-Friends, I saw all that going on, everything you said.
Yeah.
All that.
Wow.
So why can't these dudes give me a shot? If Gary Vee gave me a shot, Gerald gave me a shot, and this because people don't want to see people win.
It's because
that's not real.
They're insecure.
That's it.
Little punks.
That's it.
That don't want to see people like you get far.
Yeah.
They see you as a threat.
Yep.
And that is some straight cornball, stupid.
It's crazy.
Corny, like that's whack.
I asked this one guy doing pretty good on YouTube. I said, yo, you give me some advice on my YouTube. My YouTube's been the hardest to grow, and I don't know how because I post literally the same content, switch up the caption a little, posted the same way, just like anyone else, and it's harder to adapt. Barely any advice.
Yeah, they don't want to help.
But I'm going to every restaurant and telling them that you a good guy and yo, you should book with this guy. That dude kicking my back in.
It's so
it's
hard.
Crazy out here. Yeah,
it is wild, man. That's why you got to lean on genuine relationships.
That's it. And the only genuine one I got,
genuine relationships,
is
bro.
just A and B. That's all I need.
That's all you need.
As long
bro.
as me and A and B driving here and we getting to where we gotta go, all these people can just watch. They gonna keep watching. They gonna keep wondering. We gonna keep pumping every single day. Pump, 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 pump. Because like we said at the beginning, one going to explode and one going to take off. And I don't give a damn if it's now or 5 years from now. When it do, you going to feel that shit.
Yeah, word.
You going to feel that basement. You going to feel all that. And I'm going to keep going.
Brother, and I am just excited to see the growth and just watch you rise.
Let's
it, brother.
go.
It's amazing,
We're going to win.
Bro, we're going to win. There's no other way.
There's
no other way, man. And man, I really pray the next time we get together, man, you're so busy that it takes even more months because I want you to win. But I know the next time we connect, bro, is going to be even more special, man.
That's it.
You know, I again, like I told you off air before we started recording, like, you know, I'm building this platform, and you know, from the time I started to now, I've seen very much exponential growth, and it's only getting bigger. And listen, I don't forget the people that have rocked with me.
That's
from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So
me either.
Even like, you know, Lord willing, you know, this grows to, you know, a place where next time I can even help you more. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it's about. It's about genuine relationships, helping each other, cheering each other on, and just straight love. That's it. There's no room for hate.
Wow.
No room for hate. Let's just keep growing and let's motivate each other.
Let's win.
Thank you, bro.
Dang, thank you.
I hope you had a good time, man.
Hell yeah.
All worth the trip.
Yeah, I told you this is almost like my little therapy session.
Yeah, for real, man. Yeah. He was telling me that before we you know, was able to get on the schedule, man. So
now I could go after this, go bang out 4 more blogs, go pay some money, spend some money.
Fiamma's 5 minutes away. That's a hell of a pizza spot, just telling you.
Yeah.
Fire.
Wow.
I only had the pizza there though. I only had the pizza. So
okay.
But I can't talk about the wings, but the pizza.
We gonna hit up this area soon. I got 4 on the agenda for today, but we're gonna come down here soon. A lot of work's been taking up my time. Finally, I'm free from that, so I want to be able to expand, come more up north as well.
Yeah. Listen,
jump back into Philly, all that.
Yeah, there you go. Listen, like you said, you know what you're doing. You get the blueprint, the game plan, and with time, it's all going to come together.
That's
and,
it.
You know, the important thing is that you got the game plan. Now you got to put it into action.
It's God's plan.
That's it, brother.
Whenever He wants it, it's going to happen.
Amen, brother.
Yeah.
Listen, many more blessings to you, my brother. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
No, dude, it's been a pleasure and an honor, seriously, and I appreciate you, bro. Yeah. Before we get out of here, man, take a look at the cameras. Let everybody know where they can find you, where they can reach you at, what you got coming up. The floor is yours, bro.
Yep, man. You can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, And basically every single platform at Dar the Food Guru, DAR the Food Guru. And also you can follow me on Facebook, Darian Maldonado. And like I said, we try to pump out one video every single day. I've been doing that for about like 3 months now. And hopefully, man, if you love food, you're gonna love my page. You love organic, you love real, you love fun. And come tap in with my page. And I post a lot of my wife too, my family, the real, and that's how we gonna keep going, baby. You know the vibes. Let's get it. I'm out.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Thank you, man.
Yep.
Beautiful. Till next time, my brother.
Let's get it, baby.
Appreciate you, man.
Oh, baby. Come on. Be out here. Let's get it. Let's go.
Guys, that is a wrap on this episode of I'm an Artist, Not a Salesman podcast. If this podcast inspired or moved you in any way, please subscribe to my YouTube, Instagram platforms, TikTok, at I'm an Artist, Not a Salesman for further content and updates. I pray you have a blessed one, not a stressed one. Peace.
I need you by my side.